It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Brock Purdy. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the 49ers and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9 games. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards. And they started ho-humming that performance. And finally, you said he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They're going to be careful what they wish for ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one. Here's Bigsby. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he's going to be met at about the 43. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They run for it with Bigsby. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Fighting through pressure. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. He finds his man complete. It's Torres. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down. The Cardinals sit 13-1 now on the year, and I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
On 3rd down, Larkin. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And this one is right through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 17 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Purdy. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is end of the weekend in the NFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Larkin, he's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Jameson Williams, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
They go play action here on first down. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And his kick is indeed good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They are still in search of their first points of the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start them out has them at the 45 already. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 2nd and 7. McCaffrey on the counter. Nifty move. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
It fights him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Purdy now to throw. And that's incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he barely gets it out of the end zone to the 1. What a disaster. So a change of possession. The punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Larkin. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Off-play action. Larkin. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. He's got him in, complete. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He's across midfield and all the way down to the 33-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Complete right side to Hyatt. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Taking it about the 36. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
A run here with Bigsby. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw. Larkin flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker who got in and dropped him to the turf. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And the shutout, at least for now, is still intact. Great job by the defense after, Charles, last time this crew was out here, remember, they gambled in their own territory, didn't get it. But the defense held, gave up no points.
And, Brandon, sometimes it all just comes together, and I think the head coach senses it today. His defense, they're absolutely on fire. It doesn't matter where the ball is on the field. When that defense trots out there, no one's moving it, no one's scoring, and he's playing to it right now.
Well, that group's chasing a shutout. Teammates here on the offensive side going to try to provide a touchdown and gain the momentum even more on this series. On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Another run by Bigsby. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd down, here's a run with Bigsby. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Looking to throw. Larkin. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 20.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
What's the deal, y'all?
So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Alert! Alert!
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. Oh, look at the juke. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Purdy. Short throw to Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Purdy. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he's down to the 11. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they...
Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. Now they'll shift things around. From the gun, he'll hand this off. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Off the play fake. Larkin escaping the pressure right. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. Completed to Hyatt. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Off play action. Larkin. He gets it to Hunt on the crosser. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, Bigsby. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jameson Williams from 13 yards out. And the Cardinals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
The try here for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now on first down, it's Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing here, Purdy.
At the 30-yard line.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now Purdy. That is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it'll be second down. Purdy looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Shotgun now with Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Purdy, big fourth down play. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Back to the air on second down. Larkin. He connects with Hyatt. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 64 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First down, Arizona.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And Bigsby once more. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Give to Bigsby on the option. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's complete to Williams. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And quickly they get to the line. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tank Bigsby, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. They'll look to throw. And the Cards extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
His throw incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To throw is Purdy. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here's Purdy to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception.